So the Seahawks set to go on offense for the first time in their long-time stretch. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to... He and this offense preached that a big theme of the offseason was not turning the ball over. And, boy, to start out the year with a pick six, that has to be a tough pill to swallow. But a long way to go in this one. 1st and 10. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. And he's got to be seeing ghosts here early on. He's thrown 2 passes, both. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find his man. That's Freddie Swain. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So, Charles, we talk about the new man under center, and he comes into this game with an 8-5. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. Let's go. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. The CD, you've got Manny Kahue calling the shots for this offense. His 2nd year as an offensive coordinator in the league. How do you see his crew on this side of the ball performing this year?
Well, partners, you and I both know, and everyone else around the league, Manny was a popular head coaching candidate for this year. But he told all the teams he was interested in remaining a coordinator for a bit so he could continue to grow in the job. As far as his offense this year, he's really optimistic about what they can do because he loves the talent on that side of the ball. And one other thing, Manny Kahue, a young, bright offensive mind, he'll be a head coach before long when he's ready to do it.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. This is the tight end Fant. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Randy Gregory. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. He's got a man, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. We are in for a good one as we're through one. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they go to work on a 1st and goal. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Seahawks are able to make some Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He bounced back from that 3-interception start to the ball game to throw a touchdown pass on their last drive. Now they'll try to keep that momentum moving here. 1st down. Flush to his right. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they've got it just 2 yards away from the end zone. They'll have it first and goal here from the 2-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the back.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Now a play fake here on first down. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Back to throw here. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. You talk more about this new quarterback, Charles. What are the challenges you see for him taking over as the Week 1 starter?
Partner, you bring up the challenges. Let's go with what we know already. He's produced in limited opportunities, and we've also seen that he has a flair for the big moments. 2 of his 8 wins, they came in primetime games. On the flip side, getting to know the playbook, understanding his teammates, relating to them. Can he also make the most of his talents as the guy?
He's got his tight end fan. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Dwayne Eskridge.
As the first half is...
The Seahawk offense set to go to begin this third quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Quick throw, and that's Eskridge on the slant. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 48-yard line.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw again.
That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right.
Over the middle, he finds Eskridge. And the Seahawks are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. You know, partner, we talked to this young man earlier in the week, and he went on and on about how his experience backing up Derek Carr for the last 4 years put him in the position he...
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Colby Parkinson
from 4 yards out.
And the Seahawks are able to claw one back. And this...
Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Toward the sideline, and he will have the 1st down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Well, that's complete to Swain. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 44-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Dancing to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Roughing the passer, defense.
Okay, so roughing the passer, I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is just depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
And the Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but the flag comes out for interference.
And now you're set up right on the doorstep of the goal line. 1 yard away changes what your play calls are going to be.
Now back to throw. Touchdown!
Noah Fant
from a yard out.
And the Seahawks get a small measure of revenge. The partner under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation